Hello! Round 2 at getting the Dust Hoarder achievement. Hopefully this time we won't fail on floor 2. But that's just how it goes sometimes with... it's just sod's law, I guess. So, floor 1 again. We always want to start with the industry generator into Science Creator. Always. It's just too good not to. Let's see, Sea Blaster. Sea Blaster's a very good offensive module to start off with, and we'll be able to get it in next turn, I think. Yeah, next turn. So, Sea Blaster. Got it. Quick draw, that's another very good item for Chuck Norris here. Yeah, it's definitely Chuck Norris, 100%. I always want to get Squig plus 3 first though. Just 1 food every 5 kills, always worth it. Nail gun is weaker. Toothpick. Definitely want the toothpick for Squig. Squig's got really fast attack speed here, 0.8. The lower numbers are better. Oh wow. Huh. And so Squig stacks well with pretty much any weapon you can give him. And any acid effects you can give him. That's why Last Supper here is so good on him. And if you get stack 2 Last Suppers together on him, say with Chef Nana, then he will just go beast mode and take out everything. Ooh, 6 gun. It's weaker than Quick Draw. Who knows, we might find Mormish or something and give him the 6 gun. So, monsters cannot spawn even in a dark room whilst you've got a guy in them. So, oftentimes you'll want to use your heroes just to like body block the monsters. Also, you'll notice that Squig here has taken damage on the way back. We can still get the Dust Hoarder achievement and unlock the fridge pod. Fridge? Can't remember what it's called. We can still do that because we didn't actually technically lose any dust. It's only the hero who lost life, and if they die, then you just lose. We don't need that. Module. I hate this Steely more than any other Steely. Maybe Butchery is worse, but I hate this one so much. I loathe it so much. So here we've got Max O'Kane just in here to soak up the darkness, and we'll build a food replicator in here, and we've got another gun, another useless gun. Oh joys. So I'm choosing to light up this room over this one here because I want to build some prisoner pods here. Just in case we should get anything untoward again. Science Creator 2 is great. It's always good to upgrade your modules early on here. So you notice that I just ran back into the previous room with Squig here, So as we know, the heroes in the dark rooms block the monsters from spawning. So if you go into a room and then immediately run back, none will spawn in there. But you've got to do it quickly. Really quickly. The only time monsters won't spawn in dark rooms after you open a door is if you find a merchant. They might not if you find another hero, I'm not sure, but I know they definitely don't for merchants, and usually don't for when you find the exit. Yep, I'm gonna pick up Del here. It's always better to have more characters, no matter how good or bad they are. And Del, he's average. Yeah, his damage is a bit. He's quite good at operating, and I think he's the only character with the gear check move. Oh no, you can get it from the J-pad item. That's one better than an iPad. Yeah, that's the only joke to do with it. It's a pretty useless item. So these all take care of the crystal guys. Good smoking gun. Always good to see the smoking gun. And you'll notice we've gotten a lot of science so far, and that is the one reason you choose Max O'Kane over other operators like Josh or something, because he has got the Endless Expert move at level 1. 2 science every turn is so good, especially in a casual run where we'll be opening pretty much every single door. Like, maybe not some on the last levels, but we will be opening the vast majority of doors. So I'm choosing to redirect the power here because we want more heroes. We want more heroes down here just to deal with those slow guys. But this should be the last door, I think. Oh no, maybe one more. Again, always running back into the previous rooms to stop monster spawns. It's also always good to group your heroes up here when you've got moves like the Last Supper or Verbal Abuse. That Max here gets a level 2. Actually, no, use the spear. Right, here's the last door. So, whenever we want to run with the crystal, we want as many light rooms on our way there. And I'm going to use Bill here to just block up that room. I'll use Max to block up this room. And now we wait. That's good. Haven't read the elevator text in so long. Don't have time for them when speedrunning. So I believe Del gets Operator level 4, yeah. If a character's got Operate, then they usually learn it at level 4. What? 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 Okay. Okay. I don't know what that means. Like, okay, something just happened with the UI. I don't know what that was. And it scares me. I'm just opening 2 doors because I like them fast. So again, we can use Del to plug up the holes. Oh, science 3. That's good. All safe for that. But, now see, I'm going to destroy this, and quite ironically, put in science, just because I do not see any more major module slots here, and we really want to just stockpile resources. It's very important. There's the exit. Not a great room 3 yet, floor 3. Floor 3. But we've got a big choke point here, very good choke point. All of the monsters have to come through this way, so we'll build some smoking guns there. And I think we'll be able to get Squirrel to level 5 soon, so he'll be able to just take out anything pretty much, except for the big exploding guys. Those guys are really annoying. So if you notice, I am moving Max over there, and then bringing Squoig back here to block out these 2 rooms. If he was in here, then there'd be no point to bring Squoig back, then this would be dark. And we want to minimize the dark room. We want to minimize the dark rooms whenever we get the chance. So, Eseb. Eseb is great to have on your team, because level 3 he gets a very strong active which doubles the amount of dust that drops, and that is extremely useful later on. Actually no, it's really useful throughout the entire game. It's good to have Eseb on your team, though he doesn't really do that much in himself. Oh no. This is not good. This is not good. So, here's a little thing we can do. Call I don't think it's got a name, but I'm going to call it room hopping. If we just move back and forth, technically it's an exploit, but you've got to do what you got to do with what you got to do. If you just keep him so he's inside the corridor, then he is completely invincible to everyone except for those big fat exploding guys. And that's it, that's the secret. If you've got a taunt item, you can do that indefinitely with any character, and with any enemy. It's pretty strong. And it means you don't have to waste all of your industry in making a whole big line of defences. You can just have one and have a hero just room hopping right next to them. So it's a very strong exploit. No, episode level 1, don't want him fighting. So I can see we've got 3 doors, at least 3 doors. And we've got 1 slot right here, and a level 2 food replicator. So for 30 industry, we will get at least 12 food. But 12, 16 or 20 food is what we'll get. And I do not think that's worth it. No. I don't like that. Armani suit. It's very good. We can get a sword for Eseb. We can get a thing for Scroig, if we want. But minus 0.1 attack speed. It's a lot stronger on someone with... Actually, someone like... Yep, that's pretty good on Scroig, actually. 8 DPS, more speed. But we do not want to use too much of our industry, so I think I'm going to pass up on that. And I'll get the Armani suit but I'm not going to... Yeah, I'll grip it. So we want to open this door last, because if we open it now, then all of the monsters will just get straight to our crystal. And seeing as we're trying not to take a single crystal hit in the entire game, we don't really want that. Those guys will always go for the lower health area. So you can, with the ranged character, we can just do the room hopping. Those, actually yeah, most guys will go for the low health area, I don't think of it. Let's just open this door. Huh. There's a lot more than I thought there would be. I probably should have gone for that route then. These guys will always go for the heroes, unless they're too far away, in which case they'll go straight for the crystal. So we want to control those guys. I don't really like Dell that much. Because of the gear check, he will always repair the modules, which are overfighting, which it can be good, but I don't really like it that much. I'd rather someone who can just kill things themselves. Sure, let's bring Seb in. Right, so there's only one more door. No waves, that's pretty good. And we've got another stupid gun. We've got, I think that's all 4 guns in the entire game we've got here. Nope, there's one more. Sonic gun. We've got 4 of the 5 guns in the game. What joys. So, I'm pretty sure that if we open this door, then we will not get any monsters spawning. Nope. If you open a door like that into a room you've already explored, then, you won't get any monsters spawning, so it's useful to go for those as the last doors, just to, get some resources. So, usually you'd want to give your fastest character the crystal, but now that we've got Seb, I will almost always give it to him, because he's got the ability Scamper, so normal monsters don't slow him down. Usually if you've got monsters in the room, all of your characters are slowed down by some quantity, I'm not sure what the number is. But if you've got Scamper, then they're completely unfazed by all apart from the snake-like Hydra enemies, which are just really annoying. There we go. That's roll 3. Opened all the doors. It's always good to open all the doors when you can. Okay, let's continue. I just dropped out there to play with the sound balances and such. So, start with industry. We really need to level up our guys. Science number 2. And then food. Always good to do in that order. And we've got a better sword for Seb now, which is somewhat handy. Oh, Hiking Shah. Yeah, I'd rather Hykenshire over Dell. So, because Hykenshire here is so cheap, only 24, that's the only reason I'm swapping Dell for her. More expensive characters like, well, I don't know, Ken or something, they'd usually be around 40 food, I think, at level 2, so you wouldn't want that. Hykenshire is a really strong character because she does pretty much everything, and she does operate, she level 4, and she gets endless expert at level 5, just like Max does level 1, so we'll be getting 4 science a turn completely for free, which is really, really good. And also I'll build a second food. Sonic gun. Yep, now we've got all 5 guns in the game. And they all suck. There we go, endless expert. So the next thing we want to do, I think, is level up Max, because we want an operator. Other than Hykenshire, who she's not that awesome. But free resources are pretty good. I also want SF to be level 3 quite soon, so I'll have to do that as well. Of course, the slow guy there went for Max because we've got the taunt item here. Right, we are drowning in science now. I don't think we'll ever have to build another science module ever again. But we still will. Could get even more science. Sure, let's do it. Why not? So with all the science I'm getting, I might even go for the achievement, which is to unlock all level 1 modules in a single game, which unlocks Library Pod, I'm pretty sure. Yes, that's it. 2 for 1. Oh, not those guys. See, you do not want a taunt item in the same room as one of these guys, because they will just explode right there and kill everything. Similarly, you do not want to use Red Plume or other squogs, because they will do the same thing, just explode and kill everything indiscriminately. So it's very nasty. They're easily my least favourite enemies in this game. Occam's Gouge is always good. Very good for Hykenshire. Yeah, I think we want both of these. Grim Fairy Tales for Max, and Occam's Gouge for Hykenshire, and we'll sell this rapier. We'll keep the guns for now. That's why we use Red Plume. Kills everything. I need to use it twice, but it will get the job done every time. Only one more door to open. That's fine by me. Yep, that's pretty good. Okay. Let's give this to Eseb and go. Scamper is such a useful ability. It's great. Always good to have Scamper on your team for as a crystal runner. Alternatively, it's pretty good to have someone like Sarah Numis or such on your team, or Golgi. She's pretty good as well for crystal running. Just because they have really high speed stats. Oh no. These guys. That's why you pause. That is why you always want to have the pause button, and why it's so difficult to go for the no pausing achievement, which unlocks Sanitary Pod, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, because we've got a operator on our team, we always want to leave her behind just at the start, because free resources are always good. And same for Max here, who I just upgraded to level 4. Well, if we're going to research everything, we've got to start now. I'm honestly not even sure what I just got. Was it Neostun module? Yeah, it might have been Neostun. Yeah, Neostun. Just a slower. It's pretty good and it stacks, but I prefer the tear gas, because this also divides defense. So Eseb is still pretty weak, he's only level 1, with level 2 now. So he doesn't really want to fight that much. For modules, I really do not like this Steely. It's my least favourite. Ooh, too good much. Too good to refuse that. Going on with the UI? Well, if we're gonna have pro modules, we might as well use it. Not the Hydras. Oh shoot, that's going to be nasty. Well, not going to be be able to abuse my sea blaster over there. But as long as we've got red plume, we can take on the world. So I'm using the restore button here in order to immediately bring back red plume. It costs 3 science per turn on the cooldown left, so it costs 9 for just the red plume. I rebound it on the options to T, and I also took moved the thing for T to P or something. I know I don't use it. I only chose T because it's close to my finger. I think the I'm not sure what the baseline button is. Have to look that up. Oh no, that's gonna be nasty again. But it's okay. We've got red plume. We could either have Squirgles in here, using red plume to just stall the enemies in there, or we could just do this here, or we could just have Maxo Kane doing the same thing with his taunt item back and forth. So we found the exit, but I don't really want to leave. We've got all the science in the world, so we can justify using red plume a lot. And I've got level 3 SEB, so we'll be able to use this Dust Drainer ability to have all of the monsters in the floor give, I think it's double dust chance. Yep. So, if you use the restore button, you should be quite a lot, then you have to restore all of their moves at once, so it's often not advised to use the left destroy as much as possible, unless you're about to open it quite quickly. Let's move Max over here. We'll get him to do the defense now. So I did that because I need to move Squoig over here, who can take on any number of groups by himself. And we've got another gun. How useful! Usually, you'd want like the best character to do this for. The best ones are Mizzy Locust, her move which makes her stand in place, means that she can just sit there in the corridor and you don't need to manage it. Squoig's pretty good with the red plume, but Squoig's just Squoig. It's good to do it with what's his face, Gork. You can use Gork. Gork Roast is pretty good with it because he's got his own taunt ability. What's her face? Elise. I never use Elise, but she'd be pretty good because she's quite tanky. But the best character to do that with, especially if you've got a taunt item, is Chef Nana. Because what you can do is you can just indefinitely stall and keep applying cooking with gas to deal 180 damage over 8 seconds, I believe. 160 over 8. You get to do a lot of damage to every enemy on the entire floor. So you can just destroy everything really easily. I think it one-shots the small crystal guys at pretty much every floor. think it's pretty much every floor. We want these to be lit up because we do not want any enemies coming from here because they might hit the crystal. Right, I say there's going to be 3 doors going this way. And it's a speed steely. I love the speed steely because I can do this. How fun. The speed steely is the best one because the steelies, they don't get destroyed once you pick up the crystal at the end if there are no doors left. So with the speed steely you can just immediately get all the way to the end, get the crystal all the way to the exit, and just it does make the room hopping quite a bit trickier though. So there is a trade-off. Only 2. I thought there's going to be 3. And 1 more door to open, and that's the floor. Pretty sure nothing will spawn now. Nope. And we've got the speed steely. So I think we're going to get here before the music even starts in. Let's see how we go. Now let's do the fastest character. Scrog's the fastest. Oh, so didn't we get... yeah, we got Tools Belt. Equip that. And I'll trade the pea shooter for the rapier and the sonic. No, keep sonic gun. Sonic gun is good. Oh, actually, it's better than the quick draw. So we want that just for resale value later on. And go. Yep, right before the main theme kicked in. Other than on the final levels, I always like seeing this sort of setup because when going through the game quickly, you can have one guy open the door, another guy open the second door, another guy open the third door. But also it gives a very defensible position. I'm going to use smoking guns because I'm going to have one of my characters sitting there. Get the tear gas for completionist's sake. Seems to be doing very little damage. Ah, that's why I've only got the toothpick. Not very good corridor that way. This could be really good or really bad. Okay. So now we can take all of our characters this way, and yep, there's the watchman. There's a big slot there, but there really aren't that many more. I don't really want to get rid of this at the moment because I'm also going for all of the level 1 modules because I just got both of these two, which gives me so much science. Ridiculous amount of science. 18 science. 18 science from just one of these. I'll leave Hike and Shine there. Whenever you're not using a character like Hike and Shell Max, it's always good to just leave them in one of their rooms. Leave them in one of their rooms. it's very, very effective, very efficient. You get a lot of free stuff from that. Weird. Just went out for no particular reason. It's safe to research out all the way out here in the darkness because there have not been any giant crystal guys or elite bug guys yet. That's the fire pick. That is one of the best offensive items on Scroig because it just gives so much damage. It is well worth it. Happy Pill's also quite good. Hand Vacuum is very good. And Photon Decelerator is also very good, so let's sell our gun collection and get... We don't really need... Photon Decelerator gives you a scamper, the same as SEB's move. So we don't necessarily need it, but 3 speed is just... It's always useful. It's always handy. Makes things faster. And we also want the Hand Vacuum, which will give us Pickpocket, which I think it's 12%? Yes. 12% extra dust chance from all monsters that Scroig fights. But yes, the I think it's past floor 7 or so, then you'll find the elite monsters over the monsters. And the elite version of the flying bug guys which shoot you, they go for your... Actually no, the normal versions do as well. The flying bug guys, they go for all of your modules, and when an artifact is researching, they count as one of your modules. So the bug guys and the big crystal guys will just destroy them quite easily. There we go, more industry. Although the merchant's gonna die. What a shame. Oh, there are the big crystal guys. I was wrong there. But unless you've got a taunt or red plume up, those big fat guys will just go. They'll try to explode themselves somewhere with a lot of stuff in them. T-shirt, the titanium shirt looks pretty good. Oh, actually, we don't want to slow him down. Give it to Chef now. We don't really need this, so we won't use it. That's somewhat irksome, but we don't need that anymore. It does take away 12 sounds per turn though. Didn't really matter because there's only one more door. We may even get the open all doors in a winning game achievement. That'll be something. 3 very difficult achievements in one. So SEB is still the fastest, I'm pretty sure. Yep. That's not SEB. And here we go. All of this food. SEB doesn't really need more food. He only needs the Dust Rainer. All of his other moves are quite lackluster. He's got one where he gets speed and damage when an artifact is researching, and his second move, I think it repairs all modules and all artifacts, but it's not that amazing. Better ways to sink your food. And so I think we'll sink it into Scroig, because at level 9 he gets the second version of Red Plume, which lasts for 1 extra second, which is surprisingly big. Surprisingly big difference. But one of the reasons that Max is so good, and you want to take him over most other operators, other than the Endless Expert +2 science every turn, he also, at level 5, I think it is, yes, level 5, let's just get it, Pilfer. Dust +1 by room with dust. So whenever he opens a door, and you find dust in the room, naturally, which happens less later on, but still, usually the values are lower, you'll get 1 extra dust. So it's just another way to get more dust. And if you notice, then every floor, or maybe it's every other floor, you get 2 less starting dust than the previous. So by floors 11 and 12, you only get 12 opening dust. Which means you can only power 1 move. And also monsters got less dust, or there's less chance of them to drop dust. So the last floor's are a very nasty place. But unfortunately, we've got to go there. Cool, lots of modules here. Don't really want more guys coming out from here, so we'll just plug it up with Hike and Shah and with SEB. No, we do not want that guy getting first. That's another reason I highly recommend Scroig for doing this dust hoarding challenge. Like Red Plume, it's all about Red Plume. It is probably the best move in the game, making Scroig at least one of the top 3 characters in the game. I don't really think there's any more need to... That'll take 9 turns. No, I don't really think we need more stuff there. Let's see, there's 3. Yeah, I'll put in 3 smoking guns, in case some of those flying bugs get past. I'll get pepper spray. Pepper spray is also really helpful for this dust hoarding challenge, because if anything gets past, the pepper spray will just deter them. So you'll notice that I generally use SEB as just a guy to light up, to plug up holes in the darkness. And that's because he's really not that good at fighting. He's got a decent amount of DPS, and he's good in 1v1s with his duelist move, but he's better to just sit back and have the Dust Rainer. Dust Rainer and his Crystal Runner are all you really need him for. Also, machine guns are better. There we go. Emergency generator is such a strong module, but we won't see it, and I won't use making it as well. We only need later on. But as you can see, the big crystal guy went straight for the artifact that's researching. If they're not researching, then the guys will just ignore it. Which I think that's pretty good from lore-wise, conceptually. Because if these guys just went to destroy the artifact, just even if they weren't researching, then how would they still be there for us to utilize them? Oof, this is a lot of stuff. But as always, we've got red flutes, and we're running away, because those floating guys damage us too. Oh no, I forgot to use Dust Drainer. I'll use it next time. I expect to get a lot of monsters coming in after this door. Here we go, this lasts for 11 seconds. It also feels Only got us 2 dust though. But sometimes you only need 2 more dust. So after a few moments, then you can just run back because no more monsters will spawn. They only spawn right after you open the door. And that thing, you can use 30 industry to open them. And I think it's something around a 10% chance to get a gas cloud, 10% chance to find a hero in there. This is really good. And 80% chance to just trade it in for some 20-25 food. I think it's worth it to use them. But only in a casual run when we've got excess resources. Well, there's a trick you can do, whereby if you level up a hero, then their active ability will, if you level up a hero, and the active ability turns into a better version of itself, it levels up, then the cooldown will be instantly refreshed. So I'd rather save leveling up Scroig for a big fight. It's when we need to use Red Plume twice. Just slight things which sometimes make a difference. It really won't here, but it's good to mention. I'm leveling up Essa just because I don't want him to die with the crystal. Obviously. Oh no! No, that's a shame. Could have gone a lot further. I probably should have taken him better. Usually we'd want to make some smoking guns or maybe tip cannons are very good when we've got Max and or Heikensha, because after I think it's let's see, that's after some 120-130 science, then they'll have a whole 100 extra attack power, and that's just at level 1. So they do gain massive amounts of damage when you've stockpiled a lot of science. I'm just getting the Hollow Hero because I want all of the level 1 modules. So, just because. I do love the sound effect. Notice that the fire pick is auto attack on firing them like hard. We should probably retreat. We'll let the smoking guns deal with these guys. The reason I'm having all my guys quite far forwards is because I really want to get that Dust Hoarder achievement. I don't want a single hit to hit my crystal. They can hit the guys carrying the crystal later on, but I can't let a single enemy through. Augmented Blade, that is very good. Very nice item. I personally prefer the Lightsaber, I think, but Augmented Blade is also very good. I'd rather sacrifice that. Don't let it go. That's a shame, we'll have to research the Hollow Hero again. But that's not too big a problem. I'm surprised that there's still a load more rooms to go through. This is a pretty big floor. I'll make some kit cannons just to show them off. These should do quite a lot of damage to anything that comes through. In fact, let's just let them take out some of those bugs. And those who even know only the level 1 kit cannon, well worth getting the later levels of them. If we're going to be stockpiling guys, we are. So I'm bringing my these two with me, with Sproig, just in case there's something nasty behind the door. Just in case. Because it's going to take a while for these guys to come over here. We've got all the time in the world. All the time in the world. The big crystal guys deal area of effect damage whenever they smack, and so if you've got red plume on them, then they'll damage all of the monsters in a small circle around them. These guys just leave me alone. Just trying to get through the dungeon. So it's times like this with all of these monsters. I wish I had champagne up, because cooking with gas would just decimate all of them. And actually, yeah, it's enough running around with the red plume and the kit cannons and such. I'm going to have to exchange them for sea blasters now, because sea blasters are so very effective against big groups like that, and I think it's time to just go try hard. So I'll give him the Almighty suit for now. Ooh, bulletproof Oh yes, and right now, unfortunately, because there's research going on, SEB is getting a considerable debuff. Makes it a bit harder to room hop. I'm not actually sure if it's left. They can't reach the guys over here. Maybe they can. Let's see. Oh, they can. Oh, I see. It's an area around whatever they're hitting, not necessarily around them. I did not know that. But yes, with the taunt item, you probably noticed that the little crystal guys also went for him. It makes everything hit him, even those big, what was it, the guys who ride those rhino-looking things, who open the doors instead of attacking you. Even those guys will go through. Bit of a careful micro, we can have SS get a few hits off, just because even though he uses sword, he is a ranged character. And there we go, another clear floor. We can just divert all power to the straight way, put one here and one here just for safety. Yeah, that does slow down. I'll unequip the Armani suit just because. I'll give him that just for now, just for inventory. And let's get out of here. There's also an achievement for, I think it's called the waiting music or something, which is just waiting, spending a whole minute with this lovely action-packed music going on, which we could easily just turtle out here. We've got the defences. Sure, let's sit there. I've already got the achievement, but let's just sit here for a bit. If only you could bring dust to the next floor. That would take much to though. Oh god. Force of habit, I'd quite like to read those elevator quotes. Let's see, only 2 ways, that's quite rare actually. Let's send Max through, because of course he's got Pilfer. And there we go, we just got 1 more dust. Might make a difference, might not. We'll have to see. Is there any patch or something I must have missed? Yeah, it's gotta be. That's never happened before. See, now if I had Max there, we would have thirsty dust. We could power a new room. Just alas, I did not. Oof, so this is getting a bit nasty here. So we're going to want to build a few fences there. And have a finger on the button. Yep. On the flow, guys, it goes straight for your crystal. We do not want him getting food. And we do not want Esib dying. There we go, we just got a load of dust from between the dust rainer and the pickpocket. There we go, let's have another hero. What's this? Otter there. Just have him sit here for a moment, just to be on the safe side. We don't want anything untoward happening to our crystal. Oh, does this have a cooldown of 3 turns? So it does. I always thought it was 2. And it's also giving me our Mani suit, just because. So we've got Duck here. We've got to be careful. We've got to be careful above all things. So we'll have Max open this door, and we'll have him run back here. Just sit here a moment. That's enough time for me. Because even if you've got a guy in the room, if you run out too quickly, then monsters will spawn there, and they would get to the crystal, and I would be very sad. Pal. You can hear. Come on, dust. Safety break. We'll be able to dust, and we'll dust rainer next floor. Next door. Let's research something new. Autodoc shards. I always found that bioorganic transference here is somewhat useful, but only in something like Armory Pod or such, where you really want to have a lot of guys and have them heal up, because in Armory Pod you do not have the effective module, the guns and such. So you have to make do with your 4 heroes, and sometimes you'll also use the vial injector or the tear gas. There we go, we've only 1 dust off. If we'd opened this door earlier with Max, then we would have enough dust for that. So let's move Esib over here, so there'll be no monsters coming down this way. We've only got to worry about here. Which is okay, because there don't seem to be any exploding enemies yet. And we've got Red Plume Man. Okay. Just a bit worried about that there. But everything's okay. Build some food over here. We really do not need anywhere near that much industry at the moment, but it's always good to have it. No particular point in using the strainer at the moment. Here we go. 60 dust. Quite nice. Build another food. So we can start leveling up our guys again. Put 2 into max. That gives him repair, but that won't be doing that much at the moment. We'll we could put in pepper spray, but makes more sure, let's put in pepper spray. Just in case one of those guys get past. Also, do land module, but we'll do it over here. Because I've already forgotten if there are any big diamond dudes. Oh, shop. Ah, what the heck. Oh. Let's 3 of these. Okay, no monsters will spawn because we found a merchant. We don't want any of those. Even if there's a chest, even if there's something nice behind there, you always want to turn it back. It's so much safer. And we'll use the pepper spray here. I would like to leave him there, but no, it's too risky. At least we can build some more industry. 5 a turn, it'll take 8 turns to pay that off. Ugh, actually that might have been a bad choice. More useless armor. Oh, going to sell useless armor. And the guns. Oh, maybe there's another gun in the game. I don't think I had that before. If so, there are a lot of guns. That's not including the machine guns, they're 2 different kind of guns. I don't particularly need that. Oh, that's right, I've got Armani suits on. We can just use it to take these guys back. The merchant's going to die, but nah, we don't need it. I think we've got all of... Yep, we've researched everything to tier 1 now. We've got 6, 4, 6, and 6. Those are all the items. So, that was done quite easily, I must say. But that's only because we've got 4 science every turn completely freely. Build some good cannons. Oh, it's Josh. No thanks. He's one of the stronger operator characters in the game, but we've already got Shah and Max, so we don't really need him. And Merchant's dead. Let's just speed this up a bit. access out of the room before I used the red plume, because the Armani suit's taunt overrides the red plume, so even if I used this, monsters would not attack one another, they would hit him. Not opening that. And sort of surprised there's still more doors. What just died? Oh, there's another merchant I missed. Yeah, I think it's time to upgrade Squig. That's 2 bits per 1 second stronger. Does not sound like much, but believe you me, especially when you're doing a speed run of this game or something, that extra second is a massive bonus. Is it just 1 second? Yes, I think it's just 1 second. It is a massive bonus. Because that's every 4 activations of it, you get 1 for free, is essentially what's happening there. Oh, that could be nasty. Yep, there go my guns. And there goes my fence. It's not really anything else to there's not really anything else I need to upgrade, but there is another achievement, which is to get across different playthroughs all of the modules up to level 4, so I may as well do that. I may as well get going on that. Have some food. We can go down here. The good thing about Max opening doors is, if he's ever in trouble, I can just use verbal abuse. So it will give 25 defense to him and all other characters in the room. But it's nowhere near as strong as Jaliri's defensive moves, but it's still pretty decent. Also, they can while the monster's still going, you just cannot activate them. If you just keep mashing the left click, then you'll be able to use them right as they come off cooldown. I'm not sure if it got patched in or patched out or something, but I'm going to be greedy and just open these 2 doors here. Nothing happened for it. But I'm not sure if it got patched in recently or patched out recently. But at one point you could... Opening all the doors in a winning game didn't mean that you had to explicitly open them. It was just if they opened as they do naturally when you're carrying the crystal back, they'll start opening around you. And I just accidentally got the achievement that way. I don't know if you can still do that, but you might be able to. I'm recording, right? It'd be awful if I wasn't recording. Yeah, I'm recording. Oof, that would be pretty big balls up if I never actually pressed the record button. Level 7. Level 7, Haikensha and Ken Masoki. Masokui? They get the sacrifice move, which is nowhere near as bad as it sounds. It just reduces health and reduces their... they take some damage and they gain massive attack power steroid. It is incredibly useful, especially on Ken. And just, like, on Ken, if he uses both of his actives, he can take out one of those big, giant guys who don't move on this experiment. He can take one of them out in 2 or 3 hits, and I've got to be careful here. I do not. As far as I'm concerned, if Troy or Max die, then I pretty much lose. Because Troy is so strong. Although that being said, this is not a speedrun. I do have considerably more resources than I usually do, so maybe it wouldn't be all too bad, but I'd have to start using a lot more. Also, I got Dove, which gives me a lot more speed than the Photon Decelerator, so I'll equip that. And it's time to go. Oh, the mic is on. I hope not. Yes, good. That'd be almost as stupid as not recording, having the mic off. To accidentally click this before everyone's here. That would be quite bad as well. I probably should have made a lot more major modules than I did that last floor. But I don't really need more industry. I'm going to use max to open the door, because I like more dust. Not that I got any. Oh! Huh. I guess it's 7. Now I've got all of the level 1 researchers. Now I do. Yes, floors 9, 10, 11, 12 are all very nasty. And I'm not entirely sure how much the atmosphere, the background of the dungeon affects the gameplay, but I find that these ice stages are generally harder than the other ones. Maybe it's just luck. Maybe it just happens to be like that. I don't really need to upgrade this. Doesn't make much of a difference. 1.11. This will take about 190. 30 bonus damage per hit. Nah, but I will take more science generation. Just because. As if I didn't have enough already. Ah, dang it, I forgot to open that with axe. this will probably have nothing in it, but yeah. Oh, something. What the heck? No! Nope. Nope. I will never take Sarah. Never. Okay, maybe sometimes. If I've got no better characters, and if I really need a character, then I will take Sarah. Because she is very fast and good with the crystal. She can just sort of do what I do with S7 and just stand in a room. But Sarah, as far as I'm concerned, is one of the 3 best characters in the game. She does no damage whatsoever, and she takes a lot. She's got the utility, but there were better characters with better utility. Yes, let me stop saying that. The best ways to get dust. Ooh, Conky's pretty good, but I've already got my team. The best ways to get dust through character choices are in Eseb's Dust Rainer, in Warden Mormish's War Profiteer. He's got a move. It does pretty much the same thing, but he needs to be in the same room. It's a bit weaker. That being said, Mormish as an operator, so he can do that as well. And also, Nana, cooking with gas, can give you a lot of dust. Sometimes. I really need to take that guy out, so I'm gonna have to send Hike and Chat. So it's incredibly important that very quickly. I'm going to send everyone back. Okay, it's level 3 now. This could be quite nasty. I'm going to have to pop the last supper. Okay, it's level 2. My bad. I did not need to do either of those things. But, so you notice that I have this, I've got using Max here, I've got one character who's just exploring, and the other one is more defending. That's a pretty good technique to use, and when you're going quickly, you can go very quickly with it. But, it's a lot better if you find the aftershave item, because it makes all of the monsters just completely explorer. And you can, when going quickly, you can just open 10, 20 doors and just walk away from them. Oh, bit like that. Oh, well, I closed this door. There's no reason not to. Everything's coming this way anyway. Thanks, thanks, Groggy. Free dust for me. And I've got 2 dust rain again. Every time. almost as bad with that as I am with Mormish and Josh's their move, which is Armchair General, whereby all of your guys gain attack as long as they're not fighting, as long as the activator of the move is not fighting. Oh. I really hope that the exit is down this way instead of through there. We could run into some big problems if it's that way. Not least of which the oh, come on. Yes. Okay, I do not like my chances on these later levels, so to completely protect this and get the achievement, so I'm just going to disappear. I'm going to go straight through the exit ASAP. I don't need to level them up now. I can do that next floor. Finally should open these doors. So, the trick to get through these is, as I've mentioned before, open it through this way, and then we'll probably get some monsters spawning. Nope. That's weird. Keep your Armani suit. And now if we go through here, we've already been into this room, so nothing's going to spawn. I'm always a bit nervous there. But yeah, nothing spawns. So now we've got a far more direct route to the exit. And I could open this door as I get the crystal, just to be greedy. Sure, why not? Actually, there are very good reasons why not, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I like to deselect this guy, so we've got these three here, and then just control them. I want to take this one off, put it in the guard uniform, so I can use this to make my crystal gun more or less invincible. As long as the exploding guys don't explode, he will not take any damage. And Sarah, like when heroes are just on the floor sitting around with you, their passive moves still are continuing, they're still going on. And Sarah at level 7 or 6 gets the move Neurostun Light, which slows down all enemies in the same room as her quite considerably. Also, if you don't have Max or Heikensha and you find them, then their +2 science every turn will still activate as long as they're alive on the floor. So, when I quit there, I made a backup of one of my files, which you can do that by going into Documents, Users, Dungeon of the Endless, and basically if you save the files there, it looks like a bunch of gobbledygook. You can save the files there and reload your game, even though you're really not supposed to. Luckily I did that because I just did the last 2 floors and my recording completely botched up. So that is a shame. But luckily, because this is a roguelike game, it's pretty more or less procedurally generated, I do not have any knowledge as to the layout of the coming levels. So I'll be able to just go through it again, and as though it was new. But no, it's a shame that happened. I got to do floor 12 in 2 minutes because I lucked my way onto the exit quite quickly. Right, what to say that I didn't? That I did just say, Elise. Nope. Don't like her. Don't like these either. Something tells me I'm going the wrong way here. Yeah, I don't know, I've got a feeling. And no, it's not because I've already played these quote-unquote levels, because they are different every time. I've just got a bad feeling that that is completely the wrong way to go. Fresh dust drainer, so I should be able to get a lot of dust, here. 2. It's more than I had before, so it's worth it. Get some more food. Elise doing absolutely nothing. I actually am not sure about Elise's kit. I think she's got some sort of global healing associated with her, but I'm not sure. I can only wonder about that because if a hero is on the floor and they're still alive, which I hope they would be, then any passives they may have still apply. So if you run into Max or Heikensha and they're not in your team but they're still on the floor, you still get +2 science every turn. So just something to keep in mind. God no, this feels like the wrong way to go as well. I don't know what it is, I just feel like those are the wrong ways to go. I'm going to send these guys this way. Oh, it could have been a big mistake. It could have been a big mistake. Could have been a big mistake. But I've got taunt. So they've not landed a single hit on there. Whew. This is not usually anywhere near the way that you should explore, but I've just gotta say, sometimes just gotta go with your gut. Sometimes just gotta go on feeling. I'm hooked on a feeling. Oh, nice. So nothing up there yet. Oh, no, nothing up there at all. And nothing down here, so I was completely wrong. This was not the way to go. Maybe it is this way. what do you know? Go with my gut, and my gut's completely wrong. That's just how it goes, isn't it? So I've just upgraded Max here, so we get an ability called Run Away, or you know, could be advancing to the rear, as it says on the description. Very cool. Well, it's a bit of a boring ability. It does exactly what it says. It lets him run quickly. But that makes him a lot better at exploring, because you can open a load of doors and get out without fear of being just murdered. Probably. Oh, he's still got the Armani suit, doesn't he? I can sure just assassinate that guy. Sacrifice is such a strong move. Okay, anyway. What the heck is happening in there? Going on? Maybe I should not have opened the 2 doors at once. Oh no, now this guy, he's gonna be max level now. That's going to be nasty. These guys are very scary. But you've got to be careful around them. They, I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but as long as they're alive, then you cannot heal for free at the end of a fight, because they're an enemy and they're still alive. But even more importantly, whenever they're alive, they increase the damage and health of all other monsters nearby. Oh no, not nearby, just on the floor. So I saw this thing over here. I decided to pick it up. Grim Fairy Tales, I've already got one of those, but it's better than Tool's Belt, so... Let's escape. Let's not press escape before everyone else is here. Oh, cool, speed. Don't need that. I only need snacks and food at the moment. Oof, this could be bad. Now it's a lot less bad. Find some dust, find some more. Okay, I just need I need 2 more dust. Sortic's pretty bad. Yeah. Okay, that's enough dust. Can put something there. Make a thing there. And I hope that this way... I hope that the exit is this way, because I do not want to have to open those 2 doors. Bad things will happen if I have to do that. I'll make some pepper sprays over there, just in case. But now that I've got Run Away, I can have Max open quite a few doors. Oh no, no. Okay, it doesn't have Speed still on? No. That's good, I can make a module in as well now. Ooh, Gatling gun. Shame I've got no machine gun users for that. Come on, exit. Come on. Be here. Nope. But as long as I've got science, and I'm careful about those guys. What's doing that? Stop exploding! Then, as long as I've got science, with growing, I'll be fine. Characters with the sacrifice, so Haikensha and Ken, are both very, very effective at dealing with those big guys. And pretty much anything else, to be honest. Oh! There's the exit. Do not want him through. That second hit didn't damage me for no particular reason. Okay. I'll take that. I'll open these two doors. So if you pause the game and you have her open one door and him open one door, then you can do that, get the crystal, and you basically just open those doors and got free resources. Completely freely. To my knowledge, it does not affect how many monsters spawn, and it's just completely free. Loading, guys, please don't. And I'm out. One more floor. Just one more floor. And I'm out of here. So, here, it could have done it last floor, but it didn't really need to. I can abuse the emergency generator. Every time I see one of these big modules that's open, I can put down an emergency generator, and it's just basically spending industry for dust. That's what it amounts to. You best up there because he's the weakest. Also, these can be operated on, they're not with this up, to, I think it gives something like 12% increased dust chance, or something like that. I may have just made that number up, but something along those lines. And here's another. So already, I've just summoned 30 dust out of nowhere. I don't need to do it there. So I can put in some science. So I was just checking the only one more door here. No more big module slots here, so I cannot put down any more emergency generators. That's their only weakness. They need to have a slot to be placed. A big slot. Oh, is that another Gatling gun? It is. So I'm okay with leaving this dark, because I'm going to make some pepper sprays there. And Max has got... oh, another Gatling gun! And Max has got Runaway to advance in this different direction. And there's the exit. I find that the exit is quite often just right around a corner on the final floor. So often I just go straight around, stumble onto it. I wonder if it's meant to be like that or if I'm just lucky. So, with this, I'll be able to win the game without taking a single hit on the crystal. And I also researched everything to level 1, at least. And that's it, that's how it goes. I even managed to have all my guys get through. And I unlocked the Refreezerator pod, yay! I've already done that though. And a new high score. I can get out. And that's it. That's Dungeon of the Endless for you. Not taking a single hit, getting the Dust Hoarder achievement, and unlocking Refreezerator pod. That is Dust Hoarder. Right, hope this has been educational. Thanks for watching my video. Alright, peace out.